The incarcerated reach is when you basically can put aside your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, extending love, encouragement unto one that is suffering lawfully, unrighteously, or lawfully, righteously. And in Hebrews 13:3, it speaks on remembering those who are imprisoned. So basically, if you can just imagine yourself being in the shoes of other prisoners, being in the same position or involved in the same or similar activity of those that are imprisoned. Considering the loath, the corrupted, the treacherous, the criminal, the murderers, the righteously accused, and the unrighteously accused, because we live in a society where many people have been accused day in and day out for things that they have not committed. And a quick testimony, I can remember going to Sing Sing jail in New York State, and when I went there, I saw and I witnessed with my own eyes many Black African American men, as well as our Hispanic men. Those numbers are more than your average white male. Not being racist or anything, but the fact is a fact. And again, I will state, in our society, there has been many people that has been wrongfully accused. But on a much critical note, you don't know one's story, considering how they ended up in jail in the first place. Have you ever considered that? When Jesus was on the cross, there were two thieves, one on each side of him, being accused of stealing. And what was Jesus' prayer? His prayer yet still was, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." And that prayer and that statement covered both those that have accused them wrongly and both the sinner itself. There you have, even Jesus was wrongfully accused, to the point that they put a crown of thorns in his head. They nailed his hands and his feet together to the cross, pierced him in the side, whereby blood and water came gushing out. But you have Jesus yet and still extending grace and mercy. So that's what the church needs to do. The church needs to stand up, because the church is to be God representative in the earth. And what is the church doing right now? That question I ask. We ought to be singing in the jail cells, ministering, loving on the murderers, the backstabbers, and etc. The list goes on. But the thing about with the two thieves that was on each side of him, one had a repentant heart. So because of his repentant heart, God allowed him to enter into heaven with him. And, you know, in my closing statement, I would like to leave you with Psalms 79, verse 11. It says, "To let the groans of the prisoners come before you, according to your great power. Preserve those doomed to die." And Lord, that's my prayer, that the cries come unto you, Father, that you will preserve those, oh Lord, Father God, where death has been the sentence, that you will preserve them, Father, and that you will extend life. And on the other note, I pray that for the church, that the groans sound so loud whereby we stand up and we extend our hands as far as they can stretch, and we put ourselves in the shoes of those that has been imprisoned. Until next time, be blessed.